Mga kaibigan, June 21, 2026, mga kaibigan, ang ating proposed head of the state, mga kaibigan. Ang ating propose para sa darating na constitutional convention, ang head of the state must be the national court. So, wawalain na ho natin ang Kamara de Representante at ang buong line ng executive must be unappointed only, and the highest appointing body of the land will be the board of directors, mga kaibigan. For the time being, kailangan mo na makilala natin kung sino ba yung ating proposed supreme, the highest court of the land. Tinatanggal po natin yung Supreme Court dahil baka ma-insult po natin ang ating Panginoon, ang ating Diyos, sapagkat ang Diyos ang siyang kataas-taasang hukuman sa pagdating ng araw ng paghuhukom. Ngayon, sa sangkatauhan, dapat ang ating nakamataas na opisina, ang managing office ng buong bansa, must be called the National Court. So mga abogado po dapat ang mga siwa sa atin, mga kaibigan, mga hukom. Hindi dapat kung sino-sino lang. Ang hukom na binabaliwala ngayon sa ating panahon at ginagawang appointed lamang sa democratic system, ang hukom sa hindi democratic system ay dapat siyang pangunahing opisina, ang haring opisina sa lupang hinirang. Ito, mga kaibigan, pakinggan natin. Okay.
Final proposal. DOLA and my proposal for the Philippine Constitution, Core Foundation. This system is built on the principle that all authority, honor, and glory belong only to God, never to any human being. It is designed to eliminate the flaws of conventional systems, rule by popularity, money, party loyalty, and the corrupting desire for fame, power, and personal glory. Its purpose is to make the ideal. No one is above the law. A practical, living reality. 1. Supreme authority. The National Court. The National Court is a permanent, unchanging institution office, often referred to as the king, meaning the law and system itself is sovereign, not individual people. Composition. Served by 7 qualified senior lawyers at any given time. Their identities are permanently secret from the public to protect them, their families, and the system from threats, blackmail, hostage, taking, or future vengeance. Residency rule. To maintain secrecy. If married, only their spouse may reside with them in a secure restricted facility for the full duration of their service. No other family members, relatives, or friends are allowed. If single, they reside alone. They are strictly forbidden from disclosing their role or any confidential information to anyone outside the authorized circle. Official records. Their records remain sealed for at least 50 years after service. Intentionally disclosing their identity or confidential information is a serious crime. 2. Board of Directors. Role. Appointed and supervised by the National Court as its subordinate body to carry out administrative and appointing functions. Composition. 7 qualified lawyers, also anonymous to the general public. Accountability. The BOD answers directly to the National Court. If any member commits a serious violation, discloses their identity, or is compromised, the entire 7-member team is replaced immediately. Removed members are held in secure custody. Their identities kept private. Their final disposition is decided by the sitting National Court. They may return to practice as regular judges' lawyers after serving any required penalty, but are permanently barred from serving again in the BOD or National Court. 3. Strict compartmentalization of knowledge. No person or group holds more information than strictly necessary to perform their duties. Who knows the identities of the National Court members? Only 10 people in total. 1. The 7 members of the National Court themselves. 2. The dedicated Secretary of the National Court. 3. The 2 highest ranking officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The Board of Directors, their Secretary, and all other government officials never know the identities of the National Court members. Who knows the identities of the Board of Directors members? known to two authorized groups only. 1. The Bog's immediate circle, 10 peep.
Yan mga kaibigan. The National Court is the king, our king, ang hari ng lupang hinirang. The National Court, pambansang korte mga kaibigan. Yan po ang ating proposal na maging head of the state. Head of the state mga kaibigan. Mayroon pa dyan mga susunod nating vlog patungkol sa ating proposal, sa ating blueprint para sa darating na konkon, just in case mga kaibigan. Ito ay pauna po lamang, patungkol pa lamang po ito sa ating head of the state. At ang ikalawa dyan ay ang board of directors. Ang ikatlo dyan ay ang appointed line of executive. So all executive line will be appointed only. They are only appointed at wala na pong term limit. Bagamat walang term limit, sila po ay appointed lang at madaling alisin. Ang buong entire executive line dapat appointed lang. So no more election mga kaibigan. Wala na po ang madugo, madaya at makalat na eleksyon na sanhi na kaguluhan sa bayan. Wala na ho yan mga kaibigan. At ang isa pang topic natin ay kung ano naman ang function ng tinatawag nating secret eyes, the 1,000 deputized reporters, discreet reporters from all walks of life na hindi naman sila magkakilala lahat. Yan po ay ang grupo na hindi magkakakilala, grupo na hindi nakagroup sapagkat walang kakilala ang mga yan kundi sarili lang nila bilang discreet reporters ng board of directors mga kaibigan. Ayan, malalaman natin yan mga kaibigan at ang safety net o paano hindi makapandaraya o hindi ba abuso ng 7 abogado ang kanilang kapangyarihan sa pambansang korte. At malalaman din dyan kung ano ang role ng military kung masiguro natin na hindi tayo dadayain ng 7 maestrado ng kataas-taasang hukuman ng tao dito sa bayan natin. Mga kaibigan, eto na. Yan po, nakilala nyo na ang ating head of the state. Hindi po tao, but office. Office ng man of 7 most capable lawyers ng ating lupang hindi.